All right, rise and shine. It's Mer World Card time. And Dan, the great curator, and man, he is a great guy. I don't care what all the freaking trolls say out there about you, Dan. I got a nice surprise last night. I was actually at a Ali Wong a rehearsal show last night for her new show. She's doing like 10 over here in Los Angeles. And we went with my girlfriend and neighbors to see her. I forgot how filthy she is. And apparently she's single so all those guys who love Ali Wong, gentlemen, she is single.
Anybody that has an Asian fetish.
Oh my gosh, there's my phone there. Yeah, so yeah, Ali Wong. So it's pretty good seeing her. And then I come out and I get of the show last night around 10 o'clock, and I get a text from Adrian from CV Sports Cards that Dan is on IG right now live and telling his followers to follow Mer World Cards to get him the 800 so he can give out giveaways.
You're
you did not even tell me about this, dude. Huh?
We had an impromptu telethon last night, or I did. I had an impromptu, spontaneous telethon trying to raise awareness for Mer World Cards.
Yeah, I'm like Jerry's kids here, except from Curator's kids.
Yes, I was determined to get you over 800 because I'm just tired of hearing you say, "Oh, 800 giveaway every week." I'm just tired of it.
I know. Now I'm obligated. Now I've got to give out the giveaways like I promised. So I did promise that. I'll make a video here, I guess tomorrow, because now I have to.
It has to now.
I have to now. Come hell or high water. But I did promise I do have
stuff. What's that? You better give away good stuff.
I do have some good stuff, and I did show those in earlier episodes. But I'll show you what I'm going to give away, and I guess we'll do it next week on the show. How about that?
However you want to do it.
Yeah. I'll be posting. Yeah. So folks, follow me on Instagram and subscribe to me on Mer World Cards on YouTube if you want to be a participant in the Mer World Cards Between Two Slabs giveaway. Merlin scores 800 subscribers giveaway. That is going to happen. So we'll probably have it within here in the next week before I head out to North Carolina to see my folks for the holidays. So what better way to have a giveaway before the holidays. So thank you, Dan.
He's Mr. 800 now.
Mr. 800. So we're on a bunch of goodies now.
800.
Yes, it's been a long time coming. I always get close to it, like I forget how much 797, and all of a sudden I'd lose 20 subscribers, and it kept happening. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if you were messing with me or Charles or whoever. But I would keep getting it going back and forth. I was like, what's going on? Why can't I get over that hump?
Thank you for getting me
over that hump.
You better do the giveaway this week because you might be back at 790 next week.
Oh, shit. Well, no, it's happened. It's happened. Yeah, so thanks for all those people with all their bot followers following me. But I'm at 801, but it didn't matter. We went over that hump. So it doesn't matter if I lost people. I'm still going to do the giveaway.
Yeah, so...
we'll look forward ahead to 900 and 1,000.
It was an interesting night last night. I was packing up because I did a previous giveaway earlier in the week. I don't know why I did it. I just did it for some reason. I forget why I did a. Oh wait, I don't know why. Wait, why did I give a giveaway? I don't know. I've been feeling.
Well, I know you've been planning this for a while. You were talking about it on the show last week. So what was the giveaway about?
I don't even remember, to be honest.
To Dan's memory, he's getting old all of a sudden.
I feel like I must be drunk or something. Like I don't even remember. I don't even
remember
why. I did a giveaway. Why the heck did I do a giveaway earlier in the week? For some reason, I don't know. But I was packing up my first giveaway. I was packing up stuff for my first giveaway, and then I was like, you know what? I want some company. So I went live as I'm packing up my giveaway. And then out of just like, I don't know, just a spontaneous thought, I said, okay, let's try to get Merlin to 800. I did it as like a joke, like a bit,
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I had to overcommit to it. And then I just started talking and talking and talking. I thought I'd be live for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, maybe max. I ended up going like over an hour, just chit chatting with people, trying to get the live to continue. And I was basically, by the end, I was basically like begging people to sub to, so I could just
Thanks
get off.
for begging.
So I could just get off the live, because I was committed to this bit. But it worked. It worked. Begging works, guys. So
well, thanks for begging. I
had to
still forever thankful and humble by it.
I had to kind of tell personal details about you, tell your life story a little bit to get people to sympathize.
And you knew, I may have to go back and listen to this, folks.
Right,
now I'm scared.
So if anybody was in the live last night and heard me tell details about Merlin, feel free to share it in the chat.
Oh boy.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But it was fun. It was fun. We probably had to make. I was basically telling people to make fake accounts also, so that they could sign up, but whatever it takes.
And you told them about that metal plate in my head too, right? Okay.
Yes, I told them everything. I told them everything about you. But we got it.
What'd you give away last night?
Star Wars. No, last night was Marvel cards. I was packing up Star Wars cards for a different live. I know why I did the first giveaway.
Okay.
Topps sent me Star Wars boxes, and I was opening Star Wars boxes, and I pulled a Rosario Dawson auto.
Whoa, what? Another one? Like, you already had that one you pulled from Masterworks, the Redemption one. Now you got a real one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I pulled this.
Oh, I'm so jelly, man. Look at that.
From Boba Fett. This is out
number
of 50,
2.
Out of 50. So I pulled this, and I was out of a celebration. I decided to do a giveaway for all the people that were watching the live.
Okay.
So I did that, and I was packing up that giveaway. That's a Star Wars themed one. And then
did you give away the Rosario Dawson?
Hell no.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it away on eBay to the highest bidder. That's what I'm gonna do.
I would wait. I would maybe get that slabbed and wait for the show to come on.
No, I'm gonna list it right away. It's available right now, guys.
Oh, it is? Okay, yeah. There you go.
I got Christmas bills to pay. Okay. I got Christmas bills to pay. So this is available.
Life must be tough.
Yes. I'm pumping it, and I'm actually gonna dump it. Okay. So there it is right there. So we were doing that, and then I just felt, I don't know, I feel like I keep saying this is the best time of the year. I'm in that holiday spirit, so I want to give more stuff away, right? So that's why I decided to do that giveaway last night, and I packed up all that stuff. I had to pack up like 25 packages today. Oh, it took me like all day to do it, but I finished, and I'll be sending out some cool stuff to people. It's not worth anything. It's probably junk to a lot of people, but it'll be fun stocking stuffers for people to get in the mail, right?
Mm-hmm. But what was the biggest thing, or is it just packs?
It's loose cards, it's packs, it's numbered cards, it's inserts. Some people are gonna get toys, just whatever I have around. This is my time to purge collections. So I'm just, whatever I have, I'm just sending it out to people to enjoy. I enjoyed it for a little bit. Now I send it out to somebody else.
Nice.
I try to, some people that I interact with regularly online, if I know them, then I'll send something a little bit more personal to them. But it's just, I don't know. I just feel like I've been doing these lives on Instagram lately that have been pretty fun and engaging. And what I like to do sometimes during my lives is just do spontaneous giveaways where I'll be like, okay, everybody in the live right now, if you DM me within the next 5 minutes, you're gonna get this giveaway.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's just easier for me to do it that way rather than when I have like a sponsored giveaway. Like I just did the sponsored giveaway with Slabmags and stand-up displays, and you have to do the whole thing where people like tag, share, follow, all that stuff. That stuff is more like a pain to me to do.
Right.
To be honest, I only do that if somebody's sponsoring it. But if I just do it by myself, I just have people DM me, and then I can talk to them, and it's a better way to do it. So how are you going to do your giveaway?
I don't know. I guess I might make just a video and then also promote it on Instagram. And then I guess maybe when people leave comments, the subscribers, then I will do a raffle for it, I guess. That computer. The way I see those other YouTubers, this is my first time doing it, folks. So I want to do it like I see everybody else doing it with that little randomizer or whatever. Have you done it that way or?
No, I don't do it that way.
Okay. I want to try and make it as fair as possible.
I don't think it needs to be fair. I think we should just
fair.
I think we should just do giveaways to the people that support us the most.
Okay.
The people that are in the chat every week, the people that leave comments, good comments, positive comments, the people that like our pictures and all that stuff on Instagram. Like throughout the year, all the people that continuously support you.
That is true. I do. Yes.
So for me,
I do see the same people. The same people who leave comments in our show between Two Slabs, people who leave comments on all my video posts, those same people who come to see us at shows, just to say hello.
Yeah, so I try to like connect with those people and send them like little Christmas care packages. That's the way I like to do it.
That's
maybe
sweet,
maybe that's not the best way to do it. It's probably most fair to hit the randomizer.
Okay.
But it's like
I'll do both.
Yeah, it's like these people. If it's a sponsored giveaway, I just let the sponsor pick it. I don't know how they do it. They do the randomizer. But if I'm just giving stuff away, I want to give it away to people that I consider my most loyal supporters. And we know who they are. Like I see people in here. I see like Mr. Fluctuator. He's in the chat right now. Adrian, CV
Adrian, Papa Jim,
guys like this that we see all the time. M2 Fast. I see him a lot in here.
Right.
So stuff like that. I think that's a pretty cool way to kind of do giveaways. You know what I mean?
And there's also many other people we see on here. Axel, Merlin, all those people.
Yeah. So we'll be doing it that way. I'm going to be doing at least 2 more giveaways this month. I'm going to have a sponsored giveaway by what's it called? Phantom Displays. Phantom Displays is sending me a really cool item that I'm going to do a giveaway for that. And then, I'll just be doing my lives throughout the month, and then I'll just randomly do giveaways. So if you see me do a live on Instagram, join and see what I'm talking about, and you might be one of the ones that I get to do the giveaway for.
Well, here's a stupid question I have for you then, okay? Because I want to know when you come on IG Live. Like I didn't know last night till Adrian CV Sports Cards told me I was coming out of the show. So how can I set my settings on Instagram to know that you're coming on live spontaneously?
I have no
Get
idea.
a notification. Does anybody know? Let me know because I want to set it right. I'm just not literal mess part of it.
When I do my lives, it says I hit the live button and then it says we are alerting your followers.
Oh, really?
So I assume that it sends a message to people and then they join. I assume.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's hope. I didn't get it, the notification. Well, maybe I don't have all notifications for Instagram. I have to set that as well.
Yeah. So
I'll do that.
So big achievement for you. 800 subs.
Thank you.
And then that leads us into our giveaway. So we just talked about that. And then, hopefully, how many winners are you going to pick for your giveaway?
I don't know. I got to go look at my cards. Let's see what we're giving away. I think I have them somewhere. Let me go look for it.
I think you should just give away to as many people as you can. I think you should do like 800 giveaways for every subscriber you have. There should be 800. You have 801 subscribers right now. I think we did have some drop off. You should do 801 giveaways. That's my proposal.
801.
Yes.
I heard it was up to 805, but when I got to it, it went back to 801.
Yeah. It's probably going to be like 795 pretty soon. So
I've got the Star Wars bubblegum wrapper set here.
Oh, cool.
It's a whole complete set. Then I've got a music card. I've got a Beyonce rookie card, SGC. I've got a BTS rookie card. I've got this cool. Oh, here it is. Oh, here. Oh, look, this is really cool. This is I even have the certificate here. See this card, this sticker from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Not Return of the Jedi. This Empire Strikes Back. Well, I have a 1 of 1 negative print graded.
Okay, it just looks black. We can't see it,
but it's this. It's this. That's why. So you'll get both of them, so you know what the hell it is.
Okay.
And it comes with a numbered certificate as well, COA, that I'll have. Really cool stuff. And then I've got this sketch card of Baby Yoda sleeping.
My God, I can't believe somebody's gonna get that.
Yes,
that is nice.
And then I've got a rookie.
Am I eligible for this?
No, because we will be all over the Trolls YouTube channels, and I'm just not ready for that.
I'm already all over them. Can't get any worse.
Oh my God. And then I've got this rookie card of Jabba the Hutt PSA 9.
Yeah.
And then just some cool things, and then a Kelly Clarkson rookie card.
I think
more things too.
If I can just make a proposal, I think you don't have to do all the giveaways this way, but I think you should at least pick like one person, 2 people in the comment section tonight to do one of the giveaways for somebody who leaves a comment and makes you laugh or something like that.
Okay.
That you recognize, because a lot of these people were in my live yesterday on Instagram. I know, like Matt, how do you say it? Voltaggio? Matt Voltaggio.
Oh yeah, he's always commenting on our shows.
He was in the live last night. He helped out. Papa Jim was there. Sports Restock was there. Adrian CV Sports Cars was there. Mr. Fluctuator was there. So I think you should try to pick at least one person tonight to do a giveaway for, just to reward people, because we got to reward all these
okay guys, here you go.
Snaps that
tonight on tonight's show, it's going to be this entire Star Wars set. How about that, Dan?
One person gets that, or
one person gets it? This entire
no
set.
way.
Yeah, one person gets
person's going to get that.
So I got this. Yep. This.
Oh my gosh.
Mandalorian.
That's cool.
There we go.
Okay.
To show my gratitude, I've been begging for this to happen for years now. Dan finally made it happen last night.
Oh, Yoda. Baby Yoda.
So I will ship this out. You don't have to pay for anything. You just win it, and I'll.
Okay. So how you going to
message me on IG, folks?
How are you going to pick a winner tonight?
I don't know how to do it. How should we do it, folks?
I think you should just pick one person that makes.
I know half of these people personally, which I feel
you should pick one person that makes a comment that either is really thoughtful or makes you laugh.
Sounds good. Okay, So guys, work on that, and we'll judge that at the.
Yeah.
We'll look through them when we're going through the comments, and Dan and I will judge it.
Right, and or you could just let these people fight to the death, somehow.
Well, I don't think they're, unless they're going to do it virtually.
Yes.
Maybe for Fortnite or something.
Maybe somebody wants a bribe and submit a sticker to us or something like that. Super chat.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, this is the person you should pick. You should pick XXX18.on.
How'd you know, man? I just got off there.
Winner.
Don't tell Maria.
This is the winner right here. XXX18. Oh,
hold on. Hot girls here. Oh, my God. They're really
2 winners
getting my attention.
Let them share it. They
heard about a giveaway, and that definitely hit the algorithms. Went crazy.
Oh boy, I love it.
Is that Adrian? Or no, who's GV Sports Cards? That's not CV Sports Cards. We have a GV Sports Cards. They should fight. Dating site wants it to get on the giveaways.
We haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen a Mer World, whatever.
No, what's happened to the Mer World? Mer World International.
Yeah, where's Mer World Sri Lanka? Where's that person at?
Mer World Antarctica.
Yeah.
Mer World India and oh my gosh, Sri Lanka.
Oh, this is another person that was helping out last night. Shivaki. Yes, she was also helping out. I think she made a couple fake accounts too. So
for the dating sites, maybe.
Yeah. No, to subscribe you. I think she probably has like three subs on you right now.
Oh,
so you should get to know her.
Jay, I see Jay. He's already. I see someone that's enticing me to give out some stuff. Jay over here. So
you go.
yeah, there's
Okay.
a lot of
So,
comments here. I'm really
so
yeah,
we
that
will
interests
get
my fancy
one lucky
for tonight.
winner at the end of the show. One lucky winner as we go through the comments will get one of these, and Merlin will pick him. Okay, so that way,
And then
don't blame
if
me.
you're a
Don't blame
Curator
me.
Army and you're not with the Merlin Maniacs on Instagram and YouTube, please go there now or after the show. Follow me or subscribe, and I'll put post on about when I'm going to give away the rest of these cards and giveaways this week. But it will be by at least by next Tuesday. I'll give out the rest of them. Okay, so stay tuned.
Yeah,
Thank
I love
you,
it.
Dan.
I love the holiday spirit. I love giving away stuff. It's just fun, you know. Okay, so let's move on.
So it's more than just Dan being a greedy bastard, folks. He is not a greedy bastard. I've been around him for over a year now, and he loves to do things for people. He definitely bends over backwards for everybody. He gives out more superfractors than he receives them. But if you don't have one,
talk about a bad move that was. Do I regret that one? Yeah.
No, but we've made a friend. It's still worth it in the long run.
Right. Okay. Let's move on to what's on our mind right now. What's on my mind? What's on my mind right now is World Cup fever, dude.
Yeah. Did you watch it today?
I don't know where you watch this stuff. I watched it on like Twitter, because Twitter does like live streams of it, and then they show highlights and stuff like that. So that's how I keep up with my World Cup.
It's on Fox
News. Oh, okay.
So it comes on live on Fox.
Okay, I'll have to see if I can get that. I don't have cable. I just do streaming. So
you don't have to. Well, I have Hulu. Do you have Hulu?
Yeah.
Then it's on Fox on Hulu.
Okay, I'll check that out. But World Cup, I'm really disappointed that Portugal got bounced out, because I'm sitting on 2 Ronaldo rookies right now. So
I know, right?
So I'm disappointed with that, but I'm very happy to see Messi go into the finals. I hope he wins it all. I think that's a very fun, exciting story to follow. And who's the other team? Morocco and
we've got Morocco and France tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Morocco and France.
on Fox.
Okay. Yeah,
and I'm picking France.
I don't know why France.
It's going to be a shocker if definitely Morocco wins. I didn't who are there. I don't even know who the stars are on Morocco. Are there any?
I don't know. I feel like soccer is one of those things. It's like the NFL, where there's like a very even playing field for most of the teams, right? Like anybody can win at any time, especially if it goes to like penalty kicks.
Yeah, you don't even need to have a star. You just need the chemistry.
Yeah. So that's why the World Cup is really interesting. I'm kind of sad that it's going to end this week, because the final is going to be on Saturday, I think, or Sundays.
Yeah, it's one of those days. I need to look and see when it is.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sad because I like following this stuff.
Third place. Well, remember they do a third place.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be on Saturday, and the finals is on Sunday.
Yeah,
at 7. Both matches are at 7 a.m. So you have to get up super early.
Okay, probably not gonna. I'll probably wake up and there'll probably be a winner already. But
I'm sure.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think I might be paying attention to soccer a little bit more after this now, just because it's been fun to kind of follow this. One thing that kind of confuses me about soccer, though, is like, why do people get so damn emotional? In every game, people are crying. Like, fans are crying, players are crying. If they win, they cry. If they lose, they cry.
Because it's the biggest national pastime. I mean, world pastime there is, not national, world.
But you don't see this type of emotion in like baseball.
Yeah, you do.
Not that much. Not when the fans cry. Come on. Every highlight is one person crying. It's just like, it's too much. It's too much. It's like the
flops. There's so many flops. There's so many cries.
It's like, what do you call it? It's like a sad movie or a rom-com or something. It's like everybody's crying. Like in other sports, sometimes you cry if like you win the Super Bowl, you win the World Series or whatever. But it's like every game somebody's crying. It's I don't know. It's like, I don't want to say it's too much. It's not too much, because it pulls me in. It makes me want to care about these teams and these players, but it's just kind of, it's just interesting to me that the fans and the players are so invested in these games. You know what I mean? That they cry. like that. Because you don't. Well, do you see this kind of stuff in the Olympics? I don't know. Do you? I can't really.
Yes, yes, you do.
I feel like in the Olympics is like if you lose, you probably don't cry. But if you win, sometimes I see people cry.
You cry because you don't understand what those people have gone through to even get to where they are.
I've just never
And do all that
seen,
work and then either win or lose.
I've never
It's
seen
so
this level of
emotional.
emotion. I've never
But
seen
there
this
has
level of
been.
emotion before. It's crazy. It's
You ever
crazy.
watch the highlight reel where they've shown the everything that's happened in the past 2 weeks, the month, or whatever at the Olympics?
World Cup? Oh, the
Olympics and everything. I mean, you always see people just crying or trying to. They get injured and they try to finish, make it to the finish line, and they're just crying and pain and everything and agony just to get there. And everybody's cheering on. So sometimes it's more than just a medal. It's just personal best or just got to finish.
Yeah. So that kind of makes me even I'm already starting to look forward to the next World Cup, which will be here in America. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Try to get some tickets at SoFi Stadium here in Los Angeles.
I might start collecting a couple players. I think it would be interesting to follow, like Heung-min Sung. I like him because he's Asian, so I guess.
Is that South Korea?
Yeah. So I might start picking up his cards or something. I don't know. Pulisic, I want to be in it somehow. You know what I mean? I want to be in it a little bit. Just have a little taste of the action.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah. Do you have any Messi cards?
I've owned Messi's cards throughout the years. I bought and sold them, but I don't know.
I had some great rookies that Brian had helped me trade for.
Right.
And then I sold them as soon as I got them.
Actually, I made good money in soccer, to be honest.
Yes.
I made good money on soccer over the last year. I bought
Well, why made you quit?
I'm not that interested in it. I switched over more to pop culture cards. So I just kind of lost interest in it. But being next to Brian, since I share a table with Brian all the time, I pick up a thing or two from him and I watch.
Yeah, you picked up some Pele's, didn't you?
I had a Pele card. I've had Messi cards. I've had Ronaldo, Pulisic. I've had a lot of different guys, like main stars. But I was just doing it just to kind of flip them and make money or whatever. But now I'm kind of interested in it. So I might be picking up a couple cards here or there. And definitely if we do end up going to London card show next year sometime, I definitely want to have some soccer inventory that I can bring out there.
Okay.
I think that'd be fun. But yeah, so World Cup, guys, check it out. This is the last week. If you haven't been following it, just kind of pay attention. It's really interesting and compelling. And I think if Messi wins the whole thing, that will be the best storyline ever.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Just wish Ronaldo could have been there with him.
I know. I don't understand what's going on with him right now. Why he's getting benched and why people don't like him and stuff like that. Yeah, but he's still good, isn't he? He still can play.
Yeah, he's been scoring. That's for sure.
I mean, does he suck now? I mean, I would understand if he sucks, and that's why. But it's he still seems like he's really good. I don't know. I don't know enough about soccer to be able to comment on that. But it's just kind of
politics, man.
Maybe
a lot of politics involved.
I mean, I know he did that interview, and that's why he got kicked off the team because of the interview. But it's I mean, does he suck? Is he's still good, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's been scoring.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see the drama with Giovanni Reina on the U.S. men's team?
I don't know who that is.
He was one of the players for U.S. men, and I guess he was told he wasn't going to play much in the World Cup by the coach, and so when he finally went out to play, he played half-ass and with no, momentum or energy, and they kind of wanted to send him home. And then I guess yesterday or the day before, he posted on Twitter and apologized to everyone for behaving that way.
Yeah, that was a bad move, I would say. Yeah. He was quiet quitting on the U.S. soccer team during the World Cup. Probably not a good move for your career, but
no,
who knows? That's crazy.
But at least he apologized, so maybe he can move on. And he is young.
Yeah.
Those guys are young on the U.S. team. That's for sure.
Right.
So hopefully we'll do well in 2026. The men can make it hopefully past the quarterfinals. They've only done it once. I think in the
I
30s.
I hope they can be competitive. I definitely hope they can be competitive. It doesn't make sense to me that we don't have top tier talent. Like our U.S. men's soccer team is not like some of the best players in the world. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know?
I know. A big country this is with that many people and this many people playing soccer all over, at young ages, that I'm surprised.
You know what is really interesting to me? Okay, so I understand that our best athletes probably go to different sports, football, basketball, baseball, right? Our best athletes go to those sports because I guess that's the most glamorous sport or whatever, right? But I was doing some research and I was looking at some of the salaries that soccer players make, and they make more than the top players in every sport. Like they make way more than LeBron James, way more than Tom Brady, way more than I don't know, Aaron Judge, you know? Like if athletes are really about like making it big time and making big money, they would be going to play soccer because soccer players make insane amount of money. I think like Mbappe makes like over $100 million a year or something like that.
Oh, most definitely. And how
Yeah.
old is he? Only like 22,
Yeah.
23? He's like the age what most kids are when they go pro in the United States for other
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah. Like Messi makes like over $100 million, or he did, or something like that. And
Gosh,
this is just for their contract to play. Then they make their endorsement money, which is, you know,
ridiculous as well.
yeah, just as big. So it's like the money is in soccer. If you have if you have a kid and you're trying to like get them to be a professional athlete, go send them to play soccer because that's where the big money is. I wonder how much Pulisic makes. Yeah, now that I think about it, it would be wild if Pulisic was the best men's soccer player and he made more money than like most athletes in
In the United States.
yeah.
That's crazy, but I don't think so. And hopefully they don't get CTE either, like playing football.
Yeah. I would
You know,
imagine
basketball players make a lot of money.
who's the highest paid basketball player right now?
LeBron, probably.
LeBron, probably, maybe, I guess. But he doesn't make as much as some of these soccer players.
And
It's
his
crazy.
endorsements are ridiculous through the
Yeah.
roof. LeBron's
Yeah.
probably a billionaire because of his
Yeah.
endorsements.
I think they should. I bet people don't even know that. I bet people don't even know how much soccer players make compared to our athletes, because it would be insane to like compare that.
No, we don't.
Yeah. And then I bet our best athletes would go play soccer or something like that.
And I think Aaron Judge just signed a huge contract with the Yankees.
Right.
So he's going to be like one of the highest paid baseball players. I still don't know.
Well, he's earned it. He's earned it for sure. He's a Yankee. I thought he was going to leave the Yankees, but I guess he's a Yankee for life now.
I think most people kind of go to the Yankees. It's kind of like the last, even if you're a star on another team, that's like the last place you go.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody wants to go to Yankees or the Dodgers.
But they're not afraid to pay people. They're not
Exactly.
afraid to pay people to win. So if I was Aaron Judge, I would want to stay in New York just because you become legendary. If you're a Yankee and you can win a championship, and you can be there for a long period of time, you become a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on.
Okay. What do we have next on the card?
To our next segment here.
You want bends your corner, dude?
Yes. What bends my corner? Okay, let's talk about this real quick here. So this is going to be an interesting discussion, I think, and I want to get comments. I want to get your opinion. Okay, let's talk about card porn for a little bit here. So card
on
porn,
Instagram, right?
Yes, card porn. The card porn account on Instagram. I'm a big fan of them. I like them. I like how they act as a hobby watchdog. I like how they can highlight people. They've highlighted my content sometimes, so I like them, right? And I don't know if you've been paying attention to their account, but last week they posted that which is really strange to me. Okay, because card porn, nobody knows who this person is. They've never identified as, this is me, John Smith, I run the card porn account, right? They've never identified themselves. We don't know who they are. We don't know if they're a group of people or anything like that. But then all of a sudden, they start they start talking as if they start talking in like third person, basically saying, you know, we've decided to go after a Mickey Mantle high grade rookie card. We're going to sell off our collection. So they start like talking real personal.
Okay.
And then they listed all these autograph memorabilia on their page that they're sending to Golden Auctions, right?
Oh yeah,
And
I'm reading that right now while you speak.
they have some incredible stuff. They have like Albert Einstein autograph. They have like a
Right.
Princess Diana autograph. They have a Beatles autograph, things like that, right? And they list all the stuff that they have. They list these long stories about this is why this piece is significant. This is why we love it. Available now, Golden Auctions. Okay, so they're linking it to Golden Auctions, and then when you go to Golden Auctions and you look at it, they have their own tab that says Card Porn Auction. Okay, Card Porn Collection or something like that.
Okay.
They have their own tab, so it's very specific to the Card Porn account, which is strange to me because they've been like anonymous this whole time, and now they're like basically acting like their own entity. You know
like
what I mean?
A person.
They're acting like Probstein or Golden, right? And this is our stuff for sale. And this is what it is. And they're posting this stuff on there. And I have no problem. I have zero problem with them doing that. I like it because it brings attention to like I wouldn't have paid attention to these things before. So I like the awareness, I like the exposure. And if those were my auctions, I would do the same thing, you know. I would say, hey, these are for sale. This is on auction right now. Go bid, whatever, right? So I have zero problem with them doing that. They're promoting their own items. Okay. But here's what bends my corner about this. All right.
Okay.
I get a lot of shit for the posts that I make for just, you know, people call me an influencer. People say that I pump and dump everything just because I posted on my Instagram or whatever, right? And I've got 13,000 followers on Instagram, and most of my posts are either reels where I add some voiceover or I add music or I show off my card. I don't say I have anything on auction or anything like that, right? And I get a lot of shit for it. Okay.
Right.
Then you got an account like Card Porn that has 109,000 followers that is very directly posting things that they have on auction currently and linking you to those auctions. So why is it that somebody like me and is getting so much shit when there's other people that do similar things that have way bigger reach, way bigger accounts, and it's not even in the same discussion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what kind of like bends my corner about that. I feel like maybe it's really, this is a perfect example, right? Of that you're comparing, you know, that the people that are scrutinizing me and attacking me are, maybe it's not about the cards. It's not about the quote unquote reach or influence. It's really maybe personal that they're attacking me. It's maybe because who I am, you know, versus what I'm actually doing. Because I feel like there is definitely like, if you're gonna call what I do pumping and dumping, what do you call that? You know what I mean? And if you are okay with that, then why am I being criticized so much? You know what I mean? So I've been thinking about that this whole past week. I thought it was really interesting. I mean, am I crazy? Is it unfair? What do you think?
No, I mean, maybe because Card Porn is like the Wizard of Oz. We don't know who's behind the curtain. We know who you are.
So it's personal then, because
probably
you can see my face. You can
it's
see
easy
what
to target you. Yeah.
You know my name, right?
Yes.
It's very easy to pick on me versus somebody else, but
yeah, we don't know if Card Porn's a single person or a group of people or what.
Okay, but
do you?
Would you? I don't know. I mean, I assume they're probably one person, maybe an organization or something, but one person that runs that account. But would you agree that what I do in comparison to what they're doing is not even on the same level?
No.
Yeah. And would you agree that they have 10 times the reach of me if they have 109,000 followers versus my 13.
Way more of a reach than you.
Right. So
Not even close.
So anything that they post would have greater influence over the hobby than somebody like me.
Extremely.
Right? Yet I get focused on by some of the loudest people in the hobby for what reason? You know what I mean?
Because you pump what you like.
Right. For it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. So that's just something that's kind of bends my corner. I think I think it's more like personal. I think it's just like they don't like what I look, they don't like me. They don't like me. If it was somebody else,
it's your personality.
Maybe. I don't want to say it. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. But to me, it's starting to become obvious about why I'm the subject of everybody's videos.
Your confidence and your energy, I guess, offends people. I don't know why, but it does somehow. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So that kind of bends my corner. And then I guess that can lead us into what's under the bridge this week. I'll comment on this briefly here.
Under the bridge, so these trolls, chili peppers. Woo.
So again, these trolls are making videos of me. And last week they continue to give me great marketing and exposure, which I really have to appreciate them for. I've kind of taken a different perspective on this whole thing. I was starting to get caught up in it a little bit, where I was starting to get a little bit offended about being the subject of their videos and things like that. And I was starting to like I was starting to want to like kind of like lower my level a little bit and go after them and attack them. But I kind of took a different perspective on it. Like I was telling you last week, I was like gearing up to make posts about them and gearing up to make a response and things like that. And after spending a certain amount of time crafting my response, I felt like it was kind of like a waste of time. You know what I mean? I felt like, what am I doing? I feel like this is so like petty, like very, very immature, very high schoolish to kind of like, they make a response, I make a response, we go back and forth and stuff like that. And I kind of was embarrassed with myself, even though I didn't really do much. I felt embarrassed of how I felt, that
you did.
I wanted to stoop to attacking them. You know what I mean? And then I changed my perspective a little bit, and I started to like really analyze the things that they were saying about me. And I'm choosing to highlight before I was choosing to highlight the bad things that they were saying about me. Like they would call me names, right? They call me idiot, whatever. But they also said good things about me. I don't know if a lot of people, and people don't really, maybe people haven't paid attention, but they actually said good things about me. Like they said that my vlogs on card shows were good. They said that I give good analysis of, what's happening at card shows and things like that.
Right.
And that I'm passionate. They acknowledge that I was a passionate collector, right? And they acknowledge that I'm still sticking with the hobby when a lot of people dropped off. So they acknowledge, my activity levels and things like that. And the things that they criticize me about are not true at all. Like they said that, when he says go buy this, it's going to go up in value. I never said anything like that. So I think
I want the receipts for those.
Right. So I think that, so I was really thinking about it, and I think that these guys, they probably watched like 30 seconds of any of my videos for their research, right? And the parts of my videos that they watch, they like, which they compliment me on.
Okay.
And the parts that they criticize are probably they're getting it secondhand information from other idiots out there. People accusing me of things that are not true. So they're forming their opinion on misinformation about me, and that's what they're criticizing me about. And if that stuff is not true, then I really can't be upset with them for that, because they're just getting misinformation and they're making their assumptions based off of that. So I'm choosing to focus on the compliments that they've been giving me. And then I don't know how I got wrapped up into this, but they put me in there with the whole PPP loan information with again, they put me with Jeff Wilson and Ken Golden. And it's so hilarious to me how they keep putting me on the same levels as these dudes.
So you had a loan like millions of dollars?
Apparently, right? So I'm a business owner, and just like many business owners, I took a PPP loan out. Okay, but it's so funny to me. They're saying, okay, Jeff Wilson takes $2 million PPP loan out, right? Ken Golden gets, I don't know how much Ken Golden, $100,000 or $1 million,
another million, yeah.
whatever he took, something like that, right? Whatever he took, I don't even know, but it was a lot. It was like it was over 6 figures,
right?
Okay,
and you see like the graph,
right. Jeff Wilson, $2 million,
way up here.
Ken Golden gets whatever Ken Golden gets, right? And then they put Dan Wynn $10,000.
That's like on the graph down here. Everybody else up here.
Yes.
It's like
yes. And with mine, you can actually see, because the way I filled it out to get the loan forgiveness, you have to fill out what you have to put it. You have to fill out what you put the usage for, right? And mine was for rent, for my office, and utilities. So he's like, oh my God, he took a $10,000 loan out, and look, he used it for rent, to pay his rent and to pay utilities, And it's just like, it's so funny. I literally have no business being in the same conversation as those other guys in terms of status and influence and anything. I have no business being with those guys.
I was watching a lot of the reaction YouTubers, and they were saying that you spent that 10,000, 15, whatever it was, on Marvel cards.
No, I actually spent that on bowl cards. This was back.
You sold them now.
Yes, I lost a lot of money on that. I bet real big on him, but I lost a lot of money. But he is starting for the Orlando Magic now.
I know, right? Yeah, he gets double digits.
He's doing a little bit better. But it's just so stupid that they're just grasping for straws when you make that comparison.
Well, I watch these things, and it's just like I start laughing at it, because it's a whole entire story that these people make. So these stories just keep getting added and added, and more creativity added to the story, and then goes to the next person. That person adds to the story, and before you know it, it's the most outlandish story you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, but
pertaining to you.
But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't compare when you say, okay, this guy took out a $2 million loan to support his business because he's a multi-millionaire. He's got multiple businesses out there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you compare it down to me, a $10,000 loan to support my small business. It's just like, it doesn't compare, which is why I was kind of linking it back to that whole card pouring thing. It's like, they're purposely attacking me when I'm not even in the same league as any of these other dudes. You know what I mean? So I just thought that was kind of silly. But here's what, again, this is why I choose to focus on the positive. Okay. So they post my business and my name on there. And that initially I was a little bit like concerned about that. I was a little bit in shock, but then I thought to myself, oh my God, they posted my business name in there, right? Do you know, like, they gave me more exposure from that than I could pay for on Google Ads.
You know what I mean? Wow, really?
Yes. So for people who don't know, you can buy ads on Google, on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever, right? You can buy ad space, and you usually have to give them like a budget of, like, I don't know. You can give them a budget anywhere between like $500 to like $5,000 a month, so that they run your ads and your business and exposure, right? So to get somebody with as much like 20,000 followers to post my business, okay, that's huge exposure to me. And how my business runs is basically people have to call me. I provide a service. And people have to call me, and I have to sell my service to them, get them as a client. And if I get them to a client, I make like $3,000 or something.
Woo!
Like that.
Wow.
For my services,
Okay.
On average, something like that. So really, a big part of my business depends on people finding me on Google, Yelp, or whatever ads out there, calling me and connecting with me. That's a big part of that's basically how my business runs. So for me to get that type of exposure was actually really cool to do that, because even if it's like people that don't live in my immediate area or anything like that, any type of exposure that I would get from that would lead people to call me for whatever reason, maybe they're curious or whatever, call me and allow me to connect with them and try to sell my services to them. That's huge. And it's just like, it was pretty I don't know, just kind of blew my mind that they gave me that type of exposure. So I really can't be upset with them at everything they're doing, because if I choose to ignore the negative stuff, which is not true, and I choose to focus on the positive stuff, which is true, that they keep saying
Mm-hmm.
about me, then they're only giving me more exposure. So I was pretty happy with that. Every phone call that I get is a potential new client and makes me thousands of dollars. And they potentially expose me to over 20,000 people. So even if like 1% of their followers who watch that video call me, I'm making money, on that.
Yeah, it's amazing how you got paired up with these other two gentlemen, these mega stars,
Yeah.
and then here's Dan, and you're like, I'll take it, I'll take it.
And you know what's cool about that too? It's like I was invited on Jeff Wilson's virtual holiday show.
That was last week, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and oh my God, you probably got a lot of help for that.
He probably did, but
Yeah, you did too.
I don't think I would have been invited to be on his show if not for all this exposure, because it's like me and him have something in common now. We have these guys talking about it. So he put me up there with him, which is pretty cool. I was not on that show last year, and the people that are on his show have pretty big exposure. Like before my
Definitely.
before my segment, he had like the head of Fanatics card department there. You know what I mean? So that's
This is
that's
unbelievable, man.
yeah, it's great.
Unbelievable.
I'm just riding the coattails. I'm just riding the coattails. And then Ken Golden started following me on Instagram.
Oh my
You
gosh!
know,
Next, before you know it, Between Two Slabs will be on his reality show.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I tell you, I'm gonna milk this. I'm gonna milk this as much as I can, because I'm trying to get Ken Golden on Between Two Slabs. I think that would be awesome. We'll
So
see.
thank you, SCR and
Or
AIH.
yes, or he could, if I get a cameo on his Netflix show. Can you imagine? That
Oh
would
my
be
goodness!
amazing.
Oh my
That would be
goodness!
amazing. So just another thing. I'm choosing to focus on the positives. I'm choosing to spend my time making content that kind of entertains people and things like that. And that's just kind of like the thought process and that I've had the last week.
I guess people just don't like to see you that excited or you that happy or successful for what you do, be it what it be.
Well, here's another thing too. It's like I also realized that um, it's a very very small percentage of people. Like if I compare the amount of people that follow me and support me and consume my content
Mm-hmm.
versus the small minority that criticize me, it's like 10 people, 15 people versus thousands of people. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So it's just like it doesn't make sense to focus my time and energy engaging with the negative people when all the support I'm getting, I should be putting 100% of my focus on engaging with the people that support me. And that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been doing a lot of lives on Instagram lately. That's why I've been doing the giveaways and things like that. I'm just trying to like focus on all the people that support me. That's where my efforts have to be. That's what I told myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and it's easy to fall into a trap where you want to fight with people and you want to engage with the negativity and stuff like that. But it's just like the return on investment of your time and your effort is not there. You know what I
Mm.
mean? It's just not there. Like it might be fun for a little bit, like it was for me when I was making my responses today. It was fun, but after a while, it just feels like a waste of time. It's much more valuable to focus on people that support you versus the ones that don't, because the ones that you don't support you will not support you no matter what. Okay, they've already made up their mind about you for whatever reason, so you're not going to change their mind. You got to realize that. And this is something that applies to everything in life, to be honest. Like when you're dealing with somebody that has already made up their mind about whatever uh,
Yep.
issue it is, you cannot change their mind. Okay, and it doesn't make sense. It's not a good use of your time to try to change your mind. You just got to let them. You got to let them. You know, think what they want. You got to let them come to their own conclusions, and instead, you should be focusing on the people that share similar interests with you, or have a common thought process or anything like that. Those are the people that really you can use your time effectively with.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean they tried to make you into a lemon. Instead, they handed you lemonade, Dan.
Right,
For sure.
right. Yeah, and it's so easy to fall into that trap and want to fight them. And I'm not going to say that I'm not, because every once in a while I want to clap back at these guys every once in a while, because I don't want them to walk around like they think they own the place. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to slap them a little bit, metaphorically slapping them a little bit. But we should really be focusing on all the people that support us, the people that follow us, subscribe to us, that come into our chats, that leave comments, that like our content, the people that come to us at shows, all that stuff. We should really be putting 99.5% of our effort towards them, because those are the people that matter.
So true. So true.
Yes. Okay. So let's move on from that.
Okay.
Let's talk about mail days.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of mail today.
I only have one mail day that I can tell you about. Two mail days.
One,
I did finally get my Crimson Viper convention exclusive GI Joes in the mail. It was lost for almost 2 weeks, but it finally did show up. Let me show you this thing. It is a monster. It's so big. I gotta move this back. Okay.
Okay. Gotta move it back, folks. I've got some mail dated today too. Finally,
look at this thing.
Everything showed up. Oh my God! This is what you've been talking about. This is what you were worried wasn't going to show up last week.
Yes. Look at this.
No wonder it took forever.
Can you see how big this is? Let me show you by comparison.
And that thing, all that stuff's in one giant, like slabbed, encapsulated box.
Yes.
Is it thick?
Yes. Look at my head compared to this thing.
Jeez.
Okay? It is heavy. It is thick. It's massive, but it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Check this out.
What's all that other stuff in the top, the middle there, like a COA and everything?
Yes. So this is basically think of it like a box, like a shoe box, right? So this is the top part of the box. This is the inside with all the GI
people, right? Little figures.
These are file cards. This is a flyer from the convention where you could get this. This is a lanyard. I don't know why the guy slabbed the lanyard.
The lanyard, the badge, a patch.
It came with the exclusive patch,
Legacy of Valor.
A pin.
Pin.
And this is a certificate of authenticity.
Wow.
There's only 500 of these. There's only 500 of these in existence, and dare I say...
Now, is it specifically numbered, or just say out of 500?
I don't think it's numbered. I don't think it's numbered. Okay.
Let me just tells you it's out of 500.
Yeah, let me put this down for a second.
That thing's huge. I thought it was going to be so giant. Where the hell are you going to put that?
I don't know. It's 3 times bigger than I thought it was going to be. I don't know.
There's like a million things in there. That's all spread out.
I don't know where I'm going to put it. But dare I say, it is probably the highest grade version of it out there.
And what is the grade? There's a grade?
90.
A 90 out of what, 100?
Yes. And I think with toys, most toys, if I understand it correctly, 90 is probably one of the highest grades you can get. Most of them, like a high grade would be like an 85. Okay. Like a high grade. So like a 90 is really cool.
Like 100 would be pristine, which would be almost impossible.
Yes. Yeah. So I think it's probably the highest grade out there. So I'm super excited to have that. I got that, and then here's the other piece that I got. I'll show you, and then I'll tag it to you.
That's crazy. They can encapsulate all that stuff that was included in it.
Yeah,
all separately. That's crazy. I thought it was just going to be all one boxed in, and you're just going to see just a box.
I was thinking, and maybe I'll get your opinion about this too, and people in the chat, I'll get your opinion about this too. I was thinking about sending it back to them and getting them to make a smaller version, like take out the lanyard, take out the flyer, and just kind of make it a little bit more compact,
condensed, right?
A smaller footprint, so that I could do something with it. But I don't know how that works. I got to talk to them to see, because I don't want to jeopardize the condition of the grade at all,
Yeah, and if you deal with like boxes like that, it can easily be tampered with or messed with.
Right. So I got that, and then the other one I got was this Grail piece right here. Luke Skywalker, 1977, in person on card auto by Mark Hamill. That also.
Oh, that's a new one. I thought that was the one you got several months ago back in Dallas.
So this one says, "May the Force be with you."
Right.
So here's the thing: you were with me when I got that other one.
Okay.
Right? I don't know if this is the same card that we saw there. I feel like the one we saw was yellow with the yellow border. Do you remember?
Could have been. No, I do not.
Because
but I remember it was almost a similar inscription.
Because I want to know if this is the same card or if he did multiple ones of this. I don't know. I need to do a little bit of a detective work and see how many of these are out there. But
you bought this one online?
Yes, I got this on eBay.
Okay.
And there it is. So I got this one, and I got the other one that says "Welcome to the Death Star." That was my big purchase for my my birthday present to myself right here.
Ooh, yes. I don't even know how much that was.
Finally came back from authentication.
How much you buy that for? $200?
$250 with free shipping. So yeah, that's what I got. What did you get?
Well, I've had these cards over at Star Stock for like 2 years, and then like a year and a half ago, they sent them out to get graded, and I never heard back or thought they were lost. I didn't even know which ones. I didn't even do inventory. They don't make a list of what you got sent to get graded. And they just showed up like a week or 2 weeks ago in my inventory because I went back to Star Stock. I was like, I wonder if they showed up because I never got a notice or anything. And lo and behold, they were in my inventory. And then I requested for them to be mailed to me. And I really thought that was going to take another 6 months with Star Stock. Who knew? Because you were talking all about that a couple weeks ago. Like they were down to 1,500 something, right? Remember we discussed this? And luckily they shipped them to me in just a few days. So I just want to share all these cards, a lot of sports cards, but just want to show you what I was buying from them and then getting them graded why I was buying them. I got a James Harden rookie autograph. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it came back at PSA 9.
This was so long ago. You're getting sports cards. That was
how I know. And the thing was, this had a low grade raw on Star Stock, and it comes back in 9. I thought I was going to get like a 5 or 6 because the first time I requested it, they said, "Oh, it came back." This was a Star Stock C grade, and it comes back a PSA 9 grade. So go figure. So I'm very happy with that. Look at Dennis. I got this when he was first on the Lakers. Dennis Schrader, that got graded rookie select, and now he's back with I think the Lakers. I don't know how he's doing. Then I got 2 Nikola Jokic Donruss Raider rookies, PSA 9s. A Zach LaVine PSA 10 select rookie. A former volunteer like myself, Tobias Harris for the Sixers, PSA 10. Oh, but this is nice. These come back 10s. Look at that, Nikola Jokic Raider rookies. So that's pretty nice. And he should have another great year. Another favorite player of mine, Joel Embiid, PSA 10. So I was doing very well with the grades at least. And then a Jaylen Brown plays for the Celtics, one of my favorite teams, and he played here last night and lost to the Clippers. I got asked to go, but I went to an Ali Wong show. And then I went Duncan Robinson. I don't know if he even still plays or not, autographed rookie card. And then I got my PSA cards back today. Let's see what I got. Oh, still, hold on, wait a minute. This is still from Star Stock. Orange, Kevin Durant, PSA 8. And 2 more Jaylen Brown Mosaic select rookie card prism cards, PSA 10s.
And then I got these to ComC.
Yeah, or I'll just try to sell them this weekend at the Premier Card Show. All right. If anybody wants them. If anybody here, if you like any of those cards, hit me up on Instagram. And then I just got these new cards that I just got back from getting graded for PSA. Wrestling, Kenny Omega, 2015, Bushi Road.
Oh, nice.
Says the cleaner on it, like that. a really nice, it's a very shiny card. I don't know if you can tell, it's very glossy.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my friends' cards. Julio Rodriguez, Bowman Green. Didn't he get Rookie of the Year? This guy?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, let's see. We don't know about that until that's not my card. Rookie Purple Prism, Cole Anthony, PSA 9. A Joe Burrow Black and White SP came back at PSA 9 rookie card. You can tell which ones are mine. Roxanne Perez, you know her on WWE. This is select. Only comes out of the blaster packs. You can only get this card out of the blaster packs. She's with NXT. So I got that one. Got it graded. PSA 9. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what that is. Noise. That's my dog. And you like this one, I know. Five Timers Club, the Rock Green Refractor.
Nice.
PSA 9. It's numbered out of what? 99, I think. I can't tell. What's this numbered out of, Dan? You 99? Know what the greens are? They are? Okay. Yeah. I can't see. And then I remember I got this one, the Dallas Card Show. This is a
Queen?
The Queen rookie card.
Cool.
As Princess Elizabeth. And that came back at PSA 6. But this submission took forever for them to bring back to me because they were trying to find information on this Queen card.
I feel like 6 is good. What year is that?
I'm sure it is. 1939.
For a card from 1939?
Yeah, it's very clean. It's got very nice eye appeal. Definitely. Wow. It's kind of like your Disney cards.
Yeah, wow.
Walt Disney. So it's pretty cool. The back's really clean too. I think it deserves a better than a 6, but in my opinion, I was kind of surprised. I think whoever graded these cards graded pretty hard on them because I didn't get any 10s. I usually always do.
You got to slip a $20. You got to slip a $20 bill with the submission, and then that's how you get the bumps.
Only 20, really? Wow. Okay.
$200 actually.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah. Okay. That's my secret. That's my secret.
So that's my mail day. I hope y'all liked them. If anybody's interested in the cards I just showed, hit me up on Instagram.
Yeah. We are always buying, selling, and trading on Instagram, guys. So check us out. Okay, so let's move on to comments here. Anything else you want to talk about before we go to comments?
A little shout outs.
Shout outs, yeah.
Adrian, I'll show one of our viewers here, CV Sports Cards. You always see him in the comments below. He and I are going to be doing the Premier Card Show Saturday. I think it's where in Brea.
Santa Ana.
It's Santa Ana. You have to tell me where that is. That in Orange County?
Yeah, that's where that's where I live.
That's where you live, and you're not going to set up with me this weekend? How dare you? But
I'll
you're
hang out.
You're going to come harass me. Is that what you're going to do?
I'm going to squat at your table.
You're going to squatter at my table. I got you. Loiter. So me and Adrian are going to be setting up this weekend, both shows, Saturday and Sunday, 2 different locations. So look, what's the site is. I'll put it in the information in the comments after the show is over. But it's the Premier, and that's PREMIER _ SoCal Card Show. They're doing a show on Saturday and Sunday at 2 different locations. So Santa Ana on Saturday, correct? And Sunday, Arcadia.
Yes.
And Adrian and I are going to be doing that. And then Adrian and I are going to do a follow-up live stream, I think, on Monday night. So stay tuned for that. We'll be posting when that's going to be on Monday night. And we'll talk about our review of the Premier Card Show together. So that'll be our first
finally doing your interview
together.
Are you finally doing your interviews?
Yeah, and it'll be Adrian CV Sports Cards are going to help me get this show on the road again.
Nice.
So Adrian, thank you very much, and it should be a fun. So we'll talk about our experience this weekend and how much the great Curator harassed us all weekend.
I squatted at their table and took all their sales. That's what
That's what he's going to do.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's get to some of these comments here.
I'll see you on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll charge autographs then from the Curator. If y'all want to come by, I'll charge $5, and I'll give Dan $1.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's get to some of these comments.
There's Adrian. Speaking of the devil, pump a ton. That's what we're going to do. Let's pump it up this weekend, brother. M2 Fast. 1K, here we come. Thank you, brother. Papa Jim, woohoo! Congrats, Merlin. Great job, Dan. Good to see you both. Always a pleasure, Papa Jim. Emmanuel Delgado, congrats on 800. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Remember, you promised you pick one comment here for that giveaway. So
I know. Yes,
take
I'm
notes.
I'm taking notes, guys. Lawrence M. I was 801. He was. Congrats, Merlin. Thanks, Lawrence. Got to write all this down. He was Mr. 801 apparently. Mr. Flocculator. Look, he's got the Ditto from Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And I play Pokemon Go, so I just scored. I captured a Ditto today on the road.
Mr. Fluctuator, his name's his real name. Hopefully, I don't. Sorry, I'm going to out you here. His real name's Sean.
Sean?
He won 2 of my giveaways, so I'm sending him a little bit extra.
Wow, Flocculator. What's a Flocculator?
I have no idea.
Should I even ask?
Yeah.
I don't know, the Flatulator. That's another person. City by the Bay. You boys excited for AEW Metal? Yeah, I haven't even got the Spectrum yet. Have you purchased these Spectrum?
I'm only going to be buying singles, and I'm only going to be buying an MJF PMG, retro PMG, if it's in that set. That's what I'm looking for.
Which one? In the metal?
Yes.
And when does that come out?
No idea.
When does it come out, City by the Bay? Let me know. We're going to have to open up some boxes.
Yeah.
Michael K67, send Sports Car Radio some coal.
Oh,
I don't think it needs to.
It's coming their way. Santa's already dropped it off. It's coming their way for sure.
Why send them coal when they've been giving you gold, Dan?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I should be paying them money for all the advertising that they're giving me.
I know. It's definitely a silver lining, to say the least. Right? Jack Ryan, Orange OC, I assume that's Orange County. Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much. Matt, here's Matt, Voltaggio. I get the notifications. He does get them since he subscribes to you on them.
I guess it's in the settings. Here, Calvin's telling you how to do it right now.
Oh, Calvin, I want to tell the people who aren't watching, who are listening, go to the profile of who you want to get the notification from on Instagram, and there's a bell icon at the top right to turn on notifications. That's on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Jake Ryan, again, you should get a sketch done of yourself as a wizard, Gandalf or Merlin style. That would be sweet promo. Yeah, I'll do that. I bet my shirts are that way. Emmanuel laughing out, 800 subs, 800 giveaways. Oh my gosh, that would be insane. You should do 10,000 giveaways, Dan. Papa Jim, if you're following and check all notifications on IG, it should notify you of a live. It usually dings my Apple phone and watch. Thank you, Papa Jim. Sports Restock, what's up, fellas? I haven't seen him before. That's a cool name. Dan, how do you get sponsored?
You got to make connections with companies, and if they basically, the way that it works is they basically say, okay, like with Slabmags, for example. Slabmags, I got a good relationship with them, and they'll say, okay, we want to do a giveaway. We'll give 5 Slabmags away. You run the post on Instagram, and you have to get the people to go to our page and follow us. Basically something like that, right? So they basically do a giveaway. They sponsor it so that they get exposure to their page, and then my benefit is I get to do a fun giveaway for my followers. So that's nice. How the sponsor works. So we're going to do that. We did that with Slabmags. We did that with Stand Up Display. We're going to do that with Phantom Displays pretty soon. And then just whoever else, people ask me all the time to promote their brand. Like I just did it with Black Diamond Supply. They do like top loaders and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So whenever people want me to share their stuff, as long as they can give like a discount to my followers, they can do a discount code to my followers, or they do a free giveaway where they send them stuff, I'll do it. So that's basically how to do it. And I guess part of it is you have to make a lot of content. You have to have a lot of engagement with your followers, and you have to have a certain number of followers to get the reach to make it worthwhile for the sponsor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's drive me crazy. I don't know what my girlfriend is doing with that dog toy. Axel C, let's go 800. Thanks, Axel. We got it, dude. Thanks to the great curator, man.
Mm-hmm. So, hold on, I gotta block some of these 18 and over ones.
Ooh, wow. Is that a giveaway for that?
Yeah.
Jordan Hudson. That's awesome, Merlot. Thank you, Jordan.
Wait.
I didn't know you had let some loose in there. Folks, the 18 and over is not one of our giveaways, so do not click on it.
You're not eligible. If your username starts with XXX, you are not eligible for the giveaway, guys.
Jake Ryan, I'm here at the Lord of the Cards. Just decided to watch you versus Dan. No offense, Dan. Laughing.
Okay. Oh, Jake has like 3 different Instagram names, and
he does.
Yeah, he's got all these different aliases. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
GV Sports Cards dating site wants in on the giveaway.
Yeah, I'm trying to block them, guys, but I got to also say that I don't mind the engagement. It all works towards the engagement number, so I don't mind.
Okay, Shavaki, ha ha ha. Jay Giuliano, I'd like to help out Merlin with his drive to 1,000 subscribers. I'll donate an SGC 8 Vader 83 top Star Wars Jedi #1. Okay, Jay, I'll put you on the list here.
That's very generous.
Also, hit me up on Instagram too, brother. Okay.
Axel here.
Axel C. Merlin, it was the biggest pleasure to meet you and Dan. You guys have been a huge part of my journey, and I'll always be sending good vibes your way. Love you guys. And Axel was great. We got the pleasure to finally meet him at the national convention, and he gave us some great gifts. Got some bonding time with him. It was a great time, and I hope to see you again in the future, brother.
Very cool. Thank you, Axel. Appreciate that.
Shavaki, is that how you say the name? Lord of the Cards made like 6 accounts last night. Who is Lord of the Cards?
We met him at Del Mar. He had, I don't know if you remember, he had these incredible Star Wars sketches.
Yes. And he had a nice case.
And he had like a 1-of-1, like triple auto or something like that.
Yes.
So that's who he is.
Axel C. Messi is taking it. He's going down as undisputed GOAT if he wins. He's been my GOAT, but I'm mean for everyone else. Oh, yeah, it's crazy because I have a really close friend. He's from Argentina, and he's been watching religiously. He grew up here in Los Angeles. We've been friends for 20 years. He's been living on a high right now. He's so happy. Andrew, Pele the GOAT. Pele is the GOAT. Do you still have your set up, Pele?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Is he going to show up for the World Cup?
He might. Okay. He might. We'll see.
You should have had him out when Ronaldo was crying.
I know, right?
Axel C. Pele the GOAT if you don't watch the game. And how is Pele doing? Because I know he was almost about to go down during the World Cup, and now he's doing better, I heard.
Yeah, who knows?
But he's not doing well, is he?
I thought, I mean, Pele is like, I think the most well-known soccer player. I know.
Oh, definitely.
I've heard of Pele, but I know a lot of people that swear Maradona is the GOAT.
Really?
So Maradona over Pele, right? And then you have the whole Ronaldo Messi debate. I think if Messi wins it this year, he goes over Ronaldo. I don't know.
I think Pele is the whole reason like soccer became popular for any reason in the U.S. Like I remember Pele as a little boy, and I played Little League soccer when I was in the 70s. Andrew, I saw Pele play. Well, oh my gosh, where was this?
No,
how old are you?
Andrew.
Unless it was like last year. Papa Jim, great guy. Dan gave me a slabbed 87 Topps card of Ricky Steamboat's revenge on Randy Savage. After searching, I found an 11x17 photo of that card signed by Ricky Steamboat. So awesome for my PC. Man, Jim, I'd love to see your autograph wall, dude. I can't wait to see one day.
I'm always giving stuff away. See,
yes.
That's the difference between us and the trolls. We give stuff away. The trolls never give anything away.
No, you give more than you receive sometimes, I believe. I'm like, Dan, wow. Why does he do that sometimes? Because he's that great of a person. I mean, if obviously these guys aren't around him like we are 24/7. So we know the other ones are just creating stories. And sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're like, really? Like, wow, okay. The stories that are told.
I still
they've never even met you. Yeah, they've never even met you.
I still think they sometimes confuse me with other people like like Pac-Man. You know, I still think
Oh my gosh, so racialist.
they probably confused me with Brian, Sunday League Investor.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, y'all are both Vietnamese, but that's about it.
Right.
Brian's taller than you, isn't he?
No, we're the same size.
He's
We're the same
he's
height.
taller. Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Who's got bigger arms? Him or you?
him.
We're on here, they're bigger.
Yeah.
But sure. Feed the gods. Aaron, good evening, everyone. I love always hearing from Aaron. Mike Alea, I will cry if I get the Star Wars giveaway. Well, Mike, I got you on the list here. You're one of the finalists. City by the Bay, invest in Pedri. He's what, for Spain? And doesn't he play for Barcelona too?
Invest in Pedri, huh?
Pedri, yeah. I've got a few Pedri cards. Retro Hoops Collectibles. Merlin, what's up? Omar, favorite YouTuber, big YouTube guy. Everybody watch Retro Hoops Collectibles. I'm sure they, he had actually AIH on last week.
Ah, okay.
And Dan the Card Man.
I'm sure I probably showed up in that conversation at least once.
Gotcha. Emmanuel Del Gadio. I'm sorry if I'm messing y'all up. My apologies. Was watching some esports last night. It was curious if they had esports training cards of the players. They do interest.
I have seen that before because I made a joke about it like a year ago. So I have seen cards of the esport players. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, and what is this esports?
People who play like video games professionally.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So like people like play like Fortnite and things like that.
Yeah, professionally in tournaments and stuff.
Okay.
And let me tell you, those guys, if you ever watched, because they make content about that stuff all the time. If you ever watch those things, those dudes are rock stars in that world. It is insane to me to think that growing up playing video games, that at some point people would become professional video game players, and then they would become like professional esport athletes where they would get sponsorship deals. They would get like treated like, rock stars at these events, sign autographs and all that stuff. It's a crazy world for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know that world existed too. And I went down the YouTube rabbit hole and started watching some of these. And they had like a big championship tournament at one of the stadiums, Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York City. And it was packed and it was just insane. It was like a championship, game, an NBA game or something. And I was like, what the heck?
These dudes,
I was fascinated. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I was fascinated.
So these dudes, not to make fun of them or anything like that, but they look like you would expect a person who plays video games professionally to look like, right? They look like that, but they are they are rock stars. Like they walk into a room, people scream.
I was hyped.
They got groupies. They sign autographs. It's insane. It is insane the world that they live in.
It is.
I'm jealous. I wish I could.
So where do you find these esports cards? Who?
I'm sure you can find them. They're out there for sure.
Okay, just Google it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the GOAT?
I know, right?
Shavaki, it's been a tough year for him. He lost his kid and everything went downhill from there. Is that talking about Ronaldo?
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Mike Alea, sad Pele card needs to be featured somehow during this World Cup.
It's coming out. It's coming out soon, guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm filtering through these here, trying to get through these guys. A lot of comments. I appreciate everybody's trying to win the giveaway. That's why there's so many comments right now.
We got to do more of that then. Right. I love comments, guys. Love it. Jay, Mbappe makes an excess, oh my gosh, of 150 million a year, including endorsements. Jeez. And like you said, he's only 23 years old.
Crazy.
Ryan Sanford, I'd have to think Golden is paying card porn to promote their auctions. I'm sure. What do you think, Dan?
I don't know. I mean, because if they're promoting their own items in that auction, so I don't know why Golden would pay them to promote their own items in that auction.
And then they're getting their own category or
they're probably got a good
advertising from Golden.
Yeah. I know the way that it works with these consignment auction houses is you can negotiate the deals with them. So usually, like what? Okay, I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit. They're probably not gonna like this, but
Okay.
hopefully it doesn't get around.
Gotcha.
So basically, when you consign with these guys, it's usually you get like 90% of the hammer price. So whatever the auction ends at, that's called a hammer price.
Right.
Usually you get like 90% of whatever the hammer price is. So if it's $100, you get $90. On top of whatever the hammer price is, they charge the buyer premium, which is 20% across the board. Almost every auction house charges the buyer premium. What people may not know is that if they really want your item, they will offer you 100% of the hammer price if they really want your item, if it's rare or if it's expensive. And if you negotiate with them, you can even get part of the buyer premium. You can get 5%, 10%, no more than 10%, I don't think, of the buyer premium on top of that. So it's possible for you to get like 110% of the hammer price when you do these auctions. So I'm sure Card Porn probably negotiated a very favorable deal on their stuff because their stuff is super high end too. Like I would imagine some of that memorabilia is going to be tens of thousands of dollars, for that stuff that they have up there. So
Nice.
I don't know if Golden would pay them on top of that to promote their stuff because they should be promoting all their stuff, all their auctions,
Mm-hmm.
a handful, not just their own. But I'm just curious about like how they got their own auction subcategory.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like whoever runs the Card Porn account, they had to have talked to somebody at Golden. They had to have talked like one person face to face, right? So they know who they're dealing with. So we know that there's somebody out there that is the person in charge, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, why wouldn't Card Porn go through like a third party, broker to send their stuff to Golden, right? So it's just weird. It's just a very weird turn of events. You know what I mean? To see Card Porn promoting their own stuff for sale when they've been anonymous this whole time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Something also I thought was very interesting is like they've been talking about getting this high grade mantle for a while, and they were talking about selling their pop culture cards and things like that. And I thought that was very interesting because we talk about pop culture all the time, like it's a novelty, and then you have Card Porn come out talk about pop culture. It's like pop culture's been around this whole time, just nobody really cared about it until
No. I mean, hell, just a couple of years ago, soccer was that way.
Yeah. Very interesting to me. So who knows? Maybe this is like a stepping point for Card Porn to show their face. You know what I mean? And be like, okay, I'm the person that runs the account. This is me. Ta-da! And then that's it. Who knows how it'll turn out.
Yeah, I had these cards when I first went to the National in 2019. I got like some of those VIP packs, those Panini redemption packs.
Mm-hmm.
And I had actually Messi, Ronaldo cards in there, and they were numbered because they were like the variation cards. And I had listed them just raw on eBay for like $10, $20.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't sell. They just sat there in my eBay store forever. So I just like, I guess nobody wants them. So I just moved them off of eBay and I threw them in my shoebox. So when the pandemic hit again and the soccer cards got hot, I pulled those same cards out again. Listed, I think, the Messi at like 500, just see what I get. Sold within a day. $500. I couldn't even give it away for $20 the year before.
Wow.
Go figure. And now I think pop culture is kind of, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's all our fault.
Goes in cycles, you never know. You never know.
Shavaki, don't let him get to you. Haters will increase when you are achieving goals.
That's true. That's
so true. They don't like to see you succeed, man.
The bigger I get, it seems like the more they come out. It's crazy.
Mr. Flocculator, I think it's because you're not the status quo pumpers and part of their club. Probably not. I was drawn to your page and content because of your unique perspective and passion for various collectibles. Yep.
That's very interesting. I appreciate that comment,
I do
Sean.
like that.
One thing that it kind of dawned on me recently is that we are pop culture card enthusiasts, collectors in a sports card world. Like we don't go there. There are pop culture card shows out there, guys. Okay, there are Comic Cons there, and there are specifically pop culture cards. They're not as big as sports card shows, but they're out there. We've talked about going to some of them, but me and you, we operate in the sports card world, so we're always like the oddball people there, which
Right.
which is done on purpose. It's intentional because we want to be unique and stand out. But I think that's probably a reason why we get good attention and we get bad attention is because we are the oddballs in the sports card world.
Let's see here. Jake Ryan. Yeah, you guys have one of the few booths that don't look like the exact same as the others. Refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
And we noticed that when we started doing that this year, people would stop and, the look because they're like, whoa,
Yeah.
what's this? Right?
Yeah.
And it kind of caught on. Zach of all trades, Across the Spider-Verse new trailer, Spider-Man 2099.
Oh, I was about to
I can't wait to
comment on
see
that
this.
too. Yeah, I love Spider-Man 2099, so
Me too.
I'm excited to see him in that movie. Just a comment on Jake's comment there. Going back here,
Okay, you want to follow up?
Yeah, we do this on purpose, guys.
Mhm.
We want to have different, unique things because if you go to any card show, if you're not really into it or you're not looking for a specific thing, it's like a sea of modern day chrome cards, a sea of 90s cards, and a sea of vintage cards out there. And it's just like everything almost looks the same, to be honest. There's some really nice cards here and there and stuff like that, but pretty much like it's like a sea of chrome cards for most of these places. So it's for us, we just try to be unique and we have like the different things that make people stop in their tracks and be like, hey, what is that? I never knew that card existed. That's cool. Tell me about this, right? That's kind of like, that's our niche that we try to focus on.
And even though we may not make big sales at these shows, people do stop just to look and take photos and talk about it.
Right.
So we do get a lot of conversation. Guy Incognito, free ads. They are helping curate your web exposure. So true, Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sports restock, embrace it, brother. There's always a silver lining. Oh, yes, he's embracing it.
Yeah.
He's got a silver coat on.
I always try to look at the positive side of things.
Jake Ryan, that Luke card is amazing. Yes, it is, isn't it?
It's a grail card for sure.
Axel C, I wish I could show you the signed Messi debut ticket I won on Golden last week. What, Axel, you did?
Wow.
I almost couldn't finish that sentence because I was already in awe, speechless that you won this. How'd you win it, dude?
We need to see that.
I know. We need to see it, Axel. City by the Bay. I'm waiting on that MJF, Jade Cargill, Britt Baker, PMG. Oh, I'd love to have a Jade Cargill.
I hope that they do the PMGs. I know they're going to do the new versions where it looks like the style's different, but I hope they do a retro version also. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'd also like Word Love. I don't know who else they're pushing right now. The Starks kid, Jamie Starks or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
He's being pushed to go against MJF right now. Ricky Starks. Thank you. I couldn't remember his name. So he had a good promo last week against MJF, which is pretty good. Andrew Deutsch, have a great night. Happy holidays. You too, Andrew. Carlos, congratulations on your way up the ladder of success. Thank you so much, Carlos. VK Comics. Curator, what's your thoughts on Bad Batch as a spec play? Last year, Top Snell came out with a Bad Batch set. Bad Batch Season 2 is coming up soon. Already? Man, I'm way behind on it. I just started watching Season 1. Really good. What do you think?
From my experience in dealing with Star Wars cards, the animated cards they're popular, but they don't command like a premium value like the other types of cards of like live action and actors and things like that. So I don't know what you mean by spec play on that. I'm assuming like if you're thinking like these cards are going to be very sought after, I would say with the animated cards, they kind of have a ceiling right now for now anyways, unless there's a shift in market demand for it. Also, the Tops Now, which I think is like the print on demand, like they come out with a new one every week or something like that. I think that's what that is. That stuff also has a ceiling on it because they have done the Tops living set for Star Wars cards and things like that. And those cards, even they all, there's like a high percentage that they become PSA 10s, and there's a, you know, they're like, they make a lot of them. So those things have a ceiling. I would not be buying that as a speculative play to invest in unless you want to gamble on it. It's not something I would recommend. But if you like it, I love the Bad Batch show, so I definitely would appreciate Bad Batch cards, and I think there's a market for it, but it's not going to be like a chase card like a Superfractor or anything like that, like Galaxy is.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. I just started watching season 1. I'm halfway through. Jake Ryan, I have only 2 aliases, Dan. Perp Horde, hi, Merlin and Dan. What's the company your G.I. Joe Mel Day that you got, Dan? I cause the toy grading like AFA and CAS are more and more restrictive on submission, cause the backlog.
The G.I. Joe Mail Day was the Crimson Viper. I think that's what he's talking about.
Right, yeah. And so who graded that?
AFA.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What's the company? AFA, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking about sending it to CAS, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. I need to do some research because to get a 90 is very rare, especially on something like that. So I don't even want to mess with it if there's any chance that it could go down. But I do want to get more of a streamlined display because it's just so
that thing was huge.
Yeah.
LA Hobbyist, AJ, congrats, Merlin 800. Thank you, AJ, brother. Probosaur, oh, another Pokemon. Congrats on 800. That's pretty great. I'd be stoked. Thank you. I am. Emmanuel Delgado, your Britney Spears videos are hilarious. Did it help promote the card? Yes, I sold it way back. Matt, congrats on 800 subs. Thank you, brother. Aaron, feed the gods. Oh, no way. Retro Hoops is in the house. You guys finally made it. Thank you. Well, Omar's also a friend of yours. His brother's a friend of yours, too. 3D Collectibles.
Oh, yeah. Ivan.
Yeah. Ivan, yes. Great guys. Yeah. Papa Jim, they have a major esport tournament in Dallas each year. It's a crazy atmosphere. And do you go and compete, Papa Jim?
I can see him. I can see him playing Fortnite.
Oh, I got to get all excited. Carlos, what's your take on collecting Star Wars action figures?
I think it's hot. I don't have, I mean, what is it? I'm assuming you mean graded action figures or vintage action figures.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars figures has always been hot. Always. It's like vintage baseball. That's what I would equate it to. So I think that if that's something that you're interested in, you could definitely go down a rabbit hole and buy graded figures or even just like vintage figures and things like that. If you're looking for like investing purposes, if you're a collector, you can't go wrong because that stuff is awesome. I would not be doing it with modern figures though, if you're looking for like investing purposes. But as far as collecting them, they're cool. Yes, I would. I mean, I got a whole bunch right here. I got a whole bunch in arm's length right here. I can just pull it out. Mandalorian right here.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, right here. I got another one. See it? I got a clone trooper. Who is this? Clone Commander Wolf right here.
That's from the animation, right?
Yes. And then Luke Skywalker as
an old school one. Yep.
I got him myself, but you know. So
I have one of my closest friends, he has a Facebook page called, you can check this out, Dan, you can as well. It's called the Rebel Hideout. And apparently it's the #2 selling action figure Star Wars page on Facebook.
Cool.
And man, he quit his job as a graphic designer and he does this full time now. And he's got a nice house, nice car. I don't know how he does it, but man, he sells like these figures that are like $20,000-$30,000.
Toys are expensive, guys. Toys is a whole different industry. I'm telling you, you're going to see me feature a lot more toys pretty soon. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of like trolls saying I'm pumping toys, but toys are its own legitimate market.
Yeah. Like I want to get him out. Hopefully I can get him out one day when we have one of our curated event shows, Dan, next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ed Ram, good to see y'all. H-Town, Houston, hope to see y'all in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Ed, I think I'll be there. Dan, are you going to be in Dallas?
We'll talk about it.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Ed, Merlin rocking the chinchilla. Yeah, it's so warm. Adrian, CB Sports Cards. Rumors Ken bought card porn.
I'm sure he's joking about that. I'm sure he's joking about that, but that would be crazy news.
You heard it here on Between Two Slabs. Axel C. Should I send the photo on IG? Yes.
Let's see here.
I'm going to see it. I'm so jealous. You got to tell me how you do that too. I want to get into raffles and stuff, win stuff. Fat Belly Gengar. There's a lot of Pokemon people in here tonight. I need something to pump. I'm trying to land on the moon. I don't know. World Cup maybe. Some Messi.
Pump our t-shirts. Between Two Slabs t-shirts. Pump it right there. Limited edition, guys. Limited edition.
And he's going to be at Paper Gemz. Will be in Dallas with me.
Yes.
He's coming again to Dallas. We got to move him into the inside room. Fat Belly Gengar. What do you think about Marvel and Star Wars sketch cards? Very subjective.
Yeah, I like them, but they got to be done well. They got to be like 2-color or really detailed. They got to be done well. If they're done well, they can be worth a lot of money.
Is that how it works? Because I'll go and see what sketch cards have sold on eBay. So, if they're green, that means they sold. And the ones that like fetch the high price are super detailed. A lot of them have like the main stars, the characters on them. Right. And it's got to be a certain artist, correct? It has to.
So yeah, people ask me all the time, how do you value sketch cards? Okay. There's a number of criteria that you use to evaluate the value of a card. Number one, you have to look at the artist. Is it a well-known artist? Does he have other cards that have sold? Or is he nobody? Okay. Number two is the detail of the sketch. Is it like really, really quickly done, like with a pencil or a Sharpie, or is it really detailed? Okay. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
This would be, in my opinion, an example of a really detailed sketch card.
Even though it's a black and white sketch.
Yes. So this is a pencil sketch, but it's very, very detailed. I don't have a one that's like, that looks like, that's not very detailed.
And that's kind of like a booklet, right?
Yes, this is a booklet. So that's another thing. Is it a single panel, or is it a booklet, or a 3-panel, 4-panel sketch? Things like that, right? And then is it colored? Is it, is it all black and white, or is it colored? And then the subject matter. Is it like a main character, or is it like some character that you don't even know who it is? So all those things have to factor in on the value of a sketch. So it can be very tricky, but I've seen like some works of art out there. Like Jake, if Jake is in here, he has like some really, really nice pieces that look like they belong in a museum. Right. So if you can find really, really nice sketches like that, then they can be worth a lot of money.
Go on, Jake.
And a lot of times these things, it's not like you search you have any particular search term that you can find these on eBay when they pop up or anything like that. You just got to be on your game and check these constantly, because there could be a really, really detailed one that pops up. Nobody knows about it, and it goes for cheap, and then it could be worth a lot of money. I know a dude on Instagram. He always messages me that he picks up these sketches for like a couple $100, and he flips them for like thousands of dollars, because nobody knows that they're on there. He gets it for cheap, and then he turns around and flips it. It's crazy. So sketches are definitely interesting.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of cool sketch cards throughout this year, for sure. James Esslinger, I want to win something, guys. I did a card show Sunday as a seller, and it was the most busy since first show almost 2 years ago. Wow, where was this, James?
Yeah, we need to go there.
I know, exactly. Please tell us. Share. Shavaki, I love sketch cards. A lot of them are amazing. Probosaur, extremely detailed sketches that look like a movie, still almost. Sports Restock, badass sketch, OG Boba.
Yeah. I'll show you another example of a sketch real quick here. So here's a couple more sketches. Here's another black and white sketch. Okay, I don't know if you would consider this detailed or not. I would consider it pretty detailed.
It's pretty detailed, yes.
My confused stormtrooper right there.
Mm.
Here's a color sketch, so you can see it's multiple colors. Okay, red, orange, all that stuff. Pretty detailed. Okay,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Here's another one which I really love. Okay, my Ahsoka Tano sketch. And then you also have to look at the materials of the sketch also.
Oh, I didn't even recognize her at all. I didn't know that was her.
This is baby Ahsoka.
Oh, okay. How cute.
You got to look at the details of the sketch. Is it pencil? Is it pen? Is it marker? Is it some of them do like watercolors and some of them do like oil painting or something like that, right? So it really, really depends.
I'm getting some of the cards where the paint has like dripped on the backside of the card even.
Mm-hmm.
Papa Jim, my thumbs aren't fast enough to play the esports, Merlin. I'll bring you some PC autograph photo cards to the Dallas show for you to look at. You have to tell me your experience there at esports, Papa Jim. Probosaur, lots more money in Marvel and Star Wars than a lot of people think. Oh, we know.
That's what I tell people. A lot of people look down on it. They think it's
That's why he gets hell for it.
They think it's for kids, but there's a lot of money in there.
How dare you, Dan? Jake Ryan OC, the sketch cards can range high and low. I will say it now, though. If Pokemon decides to enter the sketch card market, it will be the most expensive. Imagine a sketch from the creator of Charizard. Wow.
I would agree with that.
Fat Belly Gengar. I love me some sketch cards.
Wow, sketch cards have taken over the chat right now. People are loving it. Okay, so we got to the end. Are you going to pick a winner or what's going on here?
Oh, yes, let me do that. Okay, so I secretly put down 7 finalists, okay?
7? Oh,
There's 7 finalists. So Dan, you have to pick a number 1 through 7.
Oh, you're putting it on me?
Well, it's a guess.
1 through 7?
1 through 7. I put 7 people down.
Okay.
As finalists. So
I'm gonna pick.
Roll the dice here.
I'm gonna pick, and I'm gonna say, I don't know, 6.
6. It's Jay Gugliano. He's the winner, Jay.
Oh, what? Jay won it? Jay's contributing to it. Huh? He's contributing to the giveaway.
Well, that's how he got onto it, because he said something like he wanted to help. You told him to, dude.
That's what qualified him for the giveaway. So
yes.
He won. Okay, well, hey, Jay, it worked. Your plan worked.
So, Jay, hit me up on Instagram and give me your address and contact and all that, your name, full name, and I will mail these Star Wars card package sets to you. Okay. Congratulations, dude.
The rest of your giveaways you're going to do on Instagram or what?
I'll do this week. I'll put a post here tomorrow now, so you'll get more details to come. So make sure you go to, my Instagram at More World Cards, so you know what the hell's going on. And then if I put a link onto YouTube for you all to go on there to subscribe or leave a comment, then I'll let you know and explain it on my Instagram page. Okay.
Okay, let's do the wrap up here. I forgot to give my shout out to my content creator I want to spotlight earlier. I'm gonna spotlight my friend Denny's Cards.
Denny's Cards
on Instagram. The dude's name is Denny's. He's got a Denny's like restaurant logo as his thing. Super nice guy. I've never met him in person or at a show or anything, but he
told me he was your cousin.
Yeah, he's befriended me on Instagram, and he's just very supportive. Dude, very he's just everything that you want the hobby to be. Very positive, very cool guy, supporting, loves the hobby, everything like that. So check him out on Instagram, Denny's Cards. I hope to meet you someday at a card show. He's on the East Coast though. So hopefully we can meet you at some point, but check him out. Super cool guy. We need more people like him in the hobby.
All right. Yes. He even followed me on YouTube and Instagram, messaged me, and he told me that you told him to harass me.
I tell everybody that. I secretly.
Oh, is that what's going on now? Okay.
I basically tell everybody, just go bug Merlin. When people send me messages, hey, you want to buy this card? I'd be like, oh, not me, but my friend Merlin might. So go talk.
You know, we do all that time at card shows, man. When we want people to bug us, we tell them to go. I send them over to Dan, and Dan does the vice versa.
You know what? Merlin pays strong on that card. Go talk.
He loves PSA 4s on modern cards.
Yes. So, okay. So that's it. Anything you want to plug before we do?
No, I just explained it. Like I said, there could be more giveaways. We'll all have them from, I'll be posting from now until the show next Tuesday. So we'll I'll give some out on Instagram, maybe on my YouTube channel, and we'll definitely follow up with a last one on next Tuesday on our show before the holidays.
Yeah. And guys, I'm feeling in a given mood. So when you see me on Instagram Live, and if I'm just bullshitting and talking, I might do a giveaway spontaneously. So always try to check that out if you can. Please follow Merlin on Merl World's Cards on YouTube. We need to get him to
1,000.
To 1,000.
Because I even have some bigger gifts.
Yes.
Way bigger gifts for 1,000.
We need
to
get
you're gonna be like, it's gonna blow your mind, folks.
Please
people donating everything to me.
Yeah, please support him. If he gets to 1,000, he can monetize his channel, and then he can start making some.
I can retire from editing.
Yeah, he can start making some real money. Okay, and then do the giveaways. He's gonna do giveaways every week for you guys, and then he won't have to make balloon animals or work at the gay bar anymore, guys.
Oh, I don't have to dress up like Britney anymore at the gay bar.
Yes.
Okay.
So we need to get him monetized as quick as we can. Support him. Follow us, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Guys.
Oh, one more thing. Like I said, if you didn't hear, me and Adrian CV Sports Cards will be at the premier card show in Southern California on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at Santa Ana, and then Sunday at Arcadia. So check them on Instagram. And the Curator is going to hopefully make a surprise appearance on Saturday. So if you're in Southern Cal, come and say hey.
Yeah, check us out, guys. And then that's it. Appreciate everybody for hanging out, for supporting us and everything. You guys are the best, and we will see you guys next week.
See y'all, guys. Love you all. Happy holidays.